your announcer, Doug O'Connor, coming to you live from the internet. Please put your hands together and make some noise for tonight's referee, Michael Bruckmuller!
Hey! Good evening, loyal fans! And welcome to Saturday night and a Comedy Sports match. How's everybody doing out there tonight? Woohoo! Thank you, Andy. How's everybody doing? Go ahead, tell me in the chat. I want to know. Oh, excellent. You're great. You're woohoo. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, welcome to Comedy Sports. My name is Michael. I am your referee for tonight's match. Let me explain real quick what Comedy Sports is. Comedy Sports is not comedy about sports, but rather it's comedy played as a sport. We have two teams for you tonight, the red team and the blue team. They are going to be competing against each other in head-to-head, no-contact improv comedy. They are going to be getting points from me. They're going to be getting laughter from you. We're going to have a great time, had by all. Hey! Joy and Keith are excited to be here. Joy and Keith, I'm excited you're here too. I was waiting for you the last time I played, but you weren't here, and I was kind of sad about that. Well, as I said, I'm the referee for tonight's match, and as the referee, I have a few jobs. The first of my jobs is to call and time the games, so I will do that. The second of my jobs is to get suggestions. So this is improv, right? Which means nothing has been scripted. Everything's going to be made up on the spot in front of you. So we're going to need your suggestions, and we'll get to that in a moment. I'm going to use those via chat. That's how I'm going to get the suggestions. And if you could change your chat settings to all panelists and attendees, that way everyone can see your amazing suggestions. Now, the third of my jobs this evening as the referee is to call the fouls. That's right, there are fouls in Comedy Sports because it's a sports. Now, there are a couple fouls you may or may not see tonight. And the first foul you may or may not see is the dreaded Comedy Sports brown bag foul. Can I have everyone say and do that gesture with me on the count of three? I know you're at your home and you think I don't know that you're doing it or you are doing it, but I do. I really do. I've been doing this for so long, I can sense a brown bag foul being called from miles away. So here we go. On the count of three, clap, brown bag foul. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The brown bag foul. Thank you, Tatum. The brown bag foul is in place because Comedy Sports, in all of its incarnations, be it a show on Zoom or at some point a show in a live theater, when? I don't know. It is an all-ages show, right? So if any of the players say anything so lewd, crude, or of a lascivious nature out of context this scene, I will clap the hands, make the brown bag sign, and the offending player will lose 1 comedy point for their team and will also have to wear 1 standard brown paper bag, or some facsimile of that, on his or her head for the remainder of the scene. Now, loyal fans, keep this in mind because this does extend to you, right? I'm going to be asking for things in chat. If you type something so lewd, crude, or of a lascivious nature out of context to this scene, well, I can't put a brown bag on your head no matter how much I'd like to. The moderator will just boot you out, and then you won't see the rest of the show. So, don't do that, okay? Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. The other foul you may or may not see tonight is the groaner foul. Everyone do that with me on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The groaner foul. Thank you, Tatum. And the groaner foul is not called by me, loyal fans. It's actually called by you. If one of the players says something so jokey, so hokey, just a really sad attempt at humor, all you can do is moan and groan in agony, I will pop on, make the groaner sign, play will continue. However, at the end of the scene, the player will come forward on the comedy screen and apologize to you, the loyal fans, for their pathetic attempt at humor. Now, if you didn't like their apology, we'll have you vote. And whichever, if you like their apology, they don't lose a point. If they didn't like their apology, they will lose a point, and they will also be banned to the internet. Now, the groaner foul is best done by example, and normally, CSC Doug, are you out there? Hi, CSC Doug, what are you doing? Doing, buddy?
I'm putting holes in paper, Michael.
Oh, okay. So, hey, CSC Doug, I know normally you do the groaner foul, but would you mind if I brought in a pinch joker for you?
Sure.
Outstanding. Hey, come here. So, loyal fans, I have this person right here. This is my daughter, and she's going to give you a groaner foul. Go ahead, Violet.
Why didn't Elsa cut down the tree?
I don't know why.
Because she wanted to let it grow.
Oh, Violet. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Oh, that's amazing. Very good. So, loyal fans, if you hear something like that, go ahead and type groan in the chat like you just did, and I will call the groaner foul. There are other fouls that may occur when yes, you can groan at a kid. It was a terrible joke, Tatum. It really was. I might make up other fouls, and if I do that, then that's what I'll do when I do it. Cool. Now, we need to get suggestions. Well, fans, as I said, I'm going to need your suggestions all night long. So let's go ahead in the chat. Why don't you type your favorite animal? Type your favorite animal in there. What is it? A dog, yes. A dog, a kitten, a cat, not a kitten, a porcupine, sure, a parakeet, excellent. Turtle, whale, shark, ooh, these are all velociraptor, a sloth. These are all great suggestions, loyal fans. Please keep those coming, but I'm going to ask for another suggestion now. Ooh, what is it? Type in your city, the current city that you are in. Where are you, loyal fans? Where are you? Buffalo, good. Minneapolis, Round Rock, St. Paul, Cottage Grove, Cable, Wisconsin, St. Cloud, Denver. Love it. Awesome. St. Paul, a lot of St. Paul. One Denver, that's cool. Salem, South Carolina. Oh, wow, Apache Junction, Arizona. This is awesome. Thanks for being here, man. Thank you so much. And the last warm-up suggestion, how about what is your favorite mythological creature? Go ahead and type that in the chat. What's your favorite mythological creature? I don't know, so many of them, right? Cyclops, unicorn, mermaid, jackalope, griffin, yes, these are all, minotaur, dragon, oh, these are the best, unicorn, elf, All right, loyal fans, these are great. Your suggestions are amazing. I cannot wait to use them. Not these particular suggestions, but they're great. So loyal fans, we are going to meet the players now, and they are amazing. They're talented, they're funny, they're quick, bam, 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 bam. They're performers, though, which means we need to bring them in with a ComedySportz clap down, right? We're going to start with a very polite level 5 golf clap, like, ha 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 ha, golf term. And then we're going to go to level 1 fans cheering uproariously because you've just won the championship. Now, loyal fans, I know you're saying, you can't hear me, Michael. Well, you're wrong. Again, I can hear you. But I really want you to make so much noise that your neighbors wonder what is happening in your house. Yeah. All right. So here we go. Ready? I got a 5. I got a 4. I got a 3. A 2. A 1. Take it away, Doug.
Oh, it's game night. It's on. It's ComedySportz. Tonight, 2 teams, the St. Paul Fire versus the Minneapolis Ice. First up in red, the St. Paul Fire with Justin Betancourt, Maria Bartholdi, and their captain, Doug Nethercott. And now, the second team in blue, the Minneapolis Ice. They are Philip Simonetz, MJ Marsh, and their captain, Katie Moen. Once again, your referee, Michael Bruckmuller.
Hey, loyal fans! Outstanding! We are going to get this match started. And for that, I am going to need both captains to come up on the playing screen. So captains, to the playing screen, please. Yes! Captain John, Captain Katie, thank you both so much for being here. Yes, that was a very nice internet handshake. We need to now figure out who gets control of the match. And for that, I need you both to bring me something winter-themed, and go! Okay, here they go. Who's going to bring something back first? Oh, Doug, yes. Is that a thing of popcorn?
I hope my dad's not watching.
It's a parka.
It's a parka, yep. That is great, Katie. Unfortunately, Doug did arrive first with his large tin of popcorn with snowflakes on it.
That's not for my dad.
This parka isn't from my dad either.
You got your dad your parka?
No.
Oh, great. So, Captain Doug, you get control of the match. What first head-to-head game would you like to challenge Katie and the blue team to?
I would like to challenge Katie and the blue team to the game of story.
Ooh, story. Do you accept, Captain Katie?
Against my better judgment, yes.
Great. Excellent. Please prepare your teams for the game of story. Loyal fans, in the game of story, the players are going to tell you a story. They're going to do so in a very particular way, though. What's going to happen is CSC Doug will spotlight one of the players. That player is going to be on the screen, and they're going to have to talk as long as they're on the screen. At some point, he's going to spotlight another player. That player has to pick up exactly where the first player left off, mid-word, mid-line, mid-sentence, mid-whatever. If they don't pick up exactly where the first player left off, I'll call them out. And then they'll continue. If they don't know what they're saying, if they seem like they're waffling, like I am a little bit right now, I'll call them out, right? Whichever team has the last player standing will win 5 big comedy points for their team. So 5 comedy points, hanging in the balance. But the first thing I need to do is I need to get a suggestion for a story title for this story. So it's a title of a story that's never, ever been told before. What is it, loyal fans? What is it? What is it? The Lonely Dolphin. That's good. Yeah, I like that. More though. Some more. As the stomach turns. Bill and Ted in Court. The Dog with 9 Legs. These are all awesome stories. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. 2020. Keep going. Anything else out there, loyal fans? Okay, I got some great. You know what? I think I'm going to take The Little Bunny That Could. The Little Bunny That Could is the title of the story. Can we get all the players back up here? Excellent. So, Doug, I want you to spotlight one of the players to start the story. Who's that going to be? Excellent. Doug, The Little Bunny That Could. Take it away.
Raphael, a tiny rabbit, came out of his hutch and saw the sun shining, the birds singing, and the flowers blooming. This is gonna be a good year for
Rabbits. I just know it. But one problem existed. He was stuck inside of his hutch. He couldn't leave because old
trees started growing out of the ground, and you can't get past the tree's strong roots. He dug at it for as long as he could, but he couldn't get out.
Couldn't make any progress.
Oh, Philip, I am sorry. He couldn't make any progress. That doesn't match up. You are out of there. So that is 1 elimination for the blue team. Loyal fans, I would like to get a genre for this next chapter. What genre should we have? What style? Like horror, comedy, or well, I don't know if we go to comedy. Opera, fantasy, a cozy mystery. I don't know what that is, but I really like it. So this next chapter is going to be told in the style of a cozy mystery. Doug, can I get a player up on the screen? All right, Maria's going to take this over in the style of a cozy mystery. Maria.
Raphael used his bunny claws to dig and dig and dig. A thunderclap appeared outside of his tree window. He saw a dark shadow.
And the shadow, lightly illuminated by the nice small fire he had made earlier, the cocoa was ready, and so was he to dig into this mystery. Who was that shadowy figure?
Could it be his long-lost brother, Tim? It is I, Raphael. Tim, I've come to tell you something about mother and father.
They're not your real parents. What? Raphael threw on a cozy
little sweater while he was preparing for the biggest news of his life. What do you mean they're not my real parents? Tim, this cannot be
real news.
Oh, Maria, I'm sorry. Justin already said B. You had a BB, which is a store in the mall. You are out of there. Oh, no, it's Bebe. That's right, not BB. Cool. Loyal fans, for this next chapter, I would love to get a celebrity that's going to make an appearance. Who's going to make an appearance in this next chapter? What do you think? Tom Hanks. Yeah, he's in everything. Bugs Bunny. Robert Goulet. Joe Rogan, Sean Connery, Chuck Norris, Ellen, you know what? Cher. Excellent. So Cher will make an appearance in this next chapter of The Little Bunny That Could. We're no longer in a cozy romance. Doug, put a spotlight up. MJ, you're out.
What?
No, you're out, MJ. You're out. Your nose. You're
For
out.
what?
For picking your nose. Oh, Doug, can you give me
hygienic.
Picking their nose? Is everybody pick? Okay, good. Justin. All right, Justin. Here we go. Cher. Take it away.
Tim and Raphael knew that they had to find his real parents, so they started scampering across the field, scampering as fast as they could because they
knew that they had only so much daylight when all of a sudden they ran straight into the legs of Cher. What's happening?
Oh, said Cher. She looked around and then finally down at her feet where the two bunnies cowered. Never had they seen such
a beautiful pop diva in their whole life. Cher said, "Oh, what are the little bunnies doing here? Aren't you scared of me?"
Why, no, we're not scared of you, Miss Cher. And then Cher realized something. She had a son.
A long lost son that she'd been missing.
Ooh, I am sorry, Justin. Katie did not put the N on son, and so she just had a sa, which is
It's
not
a
a thing.
stylistic choice.
Okay, well, take that stylistic choice to your seat. Awesome. Let's go ahead, and for this last, you know what? I want to number loyal fans between, how about, I don't know, 15 and 87. 19, 44, 86. Great. So we're gonna pick this story up in chapter 86. All right. So we were in chapter 4. We're now in chapter 86. Can I go ahead and get a spotlight, please, Doug? Excellent. Go ahead, Doug.
"Give me your hand," said Cher, screaming at Raphael, who was dangling off the precipice. "No, you're not."
Gonna call my hand, my paw a hand. And Cher accidentally let go.
Raphael fell backwards. He
Screamed. No, said Cher. And then she remembered.
She didn't have a rabbit son. She didn't have a rabbit son. That makes no sense
At all. This is just a mangy rabbit that was trying to take advantage
of her celebrity. Said Cher. Then Raphael woke up.
He was at the bottom of a canyon when all of a sudden.
I didn't hear what Katie was saying.
Yes, I know you didn't, Doug. I'm sorry. That means you are out of there.
You can't blame me for Brian's music. Oh.
I can, and I do.
Thank you, Brian.
Katie and the blue team are victorious for this story, giving them 5 big comedy points. Yay! Woo! Captain Katie, stay right there. Captain Katie, come on back. How you doing?
Hi,
Hey,
great.
you and your team have won 5 big comedy points.
That feels good. Feels good.
I was going to ask how it feels, so thank you for telling me.
Thank
Hey, what game would you like to play in this, the first scene game round?
Oh, we would like to play the game of New Choice, sir.
New choice. Outstanding choice. Great. Go ahead and prepare your team for the game of New Choice. Well, I get some suggestions. Loyal fans, I need a suggestion from you of something that you would not want in your garage, but it's not dangerous. What is it? A raccoon. They're freaking dangerous, aren't they? My mother. Mice. Okay. Good. Yeah, keep it going. Be sure there's danger. Okay, gross. Yep, a power washer. Power washer is your suggestion, blue team. Power washer is your suggestion for the game of New Choice. Now, loyal fans, in the game of New Choice, what will happen is the blue team's going to come on the screen. They're going to do a scene based on the suggestion of Power Washer. At any point in time, though, during their scene, if I want to, I can pop in and say, New Choice, which means they have to say something else, right? And then if I still don't like what they say, I can say New Choice, and they'll have to say something else. I can keep saying New Choice as long as I want until I'm pleased on a deep, personal, aesthetic level. This is the game of New Choice. Can I get 2 players from the blue team back up on the screen, please? Excellent. Captain Katie and MJ. All right, this is the game of New Choice. Players, you got about 4 minutes. Please take it away.
Barry, you see all them cobwebs on the garage?
Yeah, I'm aware of them. That's where the spiders used to live.
Used to. Where'd they go?
Well, I don't know, but if they were still there, they'd be like full webs. Right now, they're cobwebs. They're called cobwebs because you eat corn off a cob and then it's done.
New Choice.
It's called a cobweb because the guy who invented cob salads hated salads and spiders.
New Choice.
It's called a cobweb.
New
Oh,
choice.
interesting.
Well, I'll get right to washing them off, boss.
Oh, great. I got this brand new power washer. Now, this was a hand-me-down from my great-grandfather who...
Sorry, hang on. You got a brand new hand-me-down from your great-grandfather?
Yes, well, it's never been used is what I mean. Okay, so I need you to be real careful with this brand new hand-me-down from my grandfather, great-grandfather.
You got it.
Okay, when I come back, them cobwebs better be done.
New choice.
And when I come back, I want a lemonade with ice.
New choice.
And when I come back, I think I'll have a wife with me.
Your wife? Or just a
A
wife?
new wife.
A new wife? Is it
Yeah.
a hand-me-down?
Carol and I got divorced last weekend. I'm looking for a new wife.
New choice.
Wow.
Shirley and I got separated legally last night, and I'm feeling insecure.
New choice.
You know, the best way to make a sandwich is to start with bread on the bottom and then put a little piece of ham on there. Everyone knows ham's the best. And then you slap a little mayo on, and then you put the top on. That's it. Anyway.
I understand the metaphor completely. You take care. I'm gonna get the job done.
Excuse me. No, don't. Stop.
I'm sorry.
I worked so hard building these webs.
New choice.
Oh my.
I don't like to be wet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a desert spider.
Well, I'm sorry about that, Spider, but could you maybe move? I need to clear off these webs. See, my boss seems to be going through some marital stuff.
Oh, well, I'm hungry and I eat the flies that are caught in my webs.
Okay, we got to find a compromise here.
You have some flies?
Compra flies. Sounds
New
good to me.
choice. New choice.
Yeah.
And groaner foul.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got flies. I smell so bad they're circling around me all the time.
New choice.
Do I have flies? Do you think I just walk around with flies? Do people often walk around with flies?
Some people. You could be one of those pig pens.
That's what I was going for earlier.
All right. Let's
Hey,
take
boss.
a look. There's a giant spider. Can you see
A
it?
giant unmarried spider.
That's true. And look how much web I can produce. I'm a provider.
I'm gonna
Wow.
let you two talk.
Okay. Listen, what's your name?
Hey, you.
What's your
I'm
name?
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda?
Esmeralda? Boy, you've got a stank to you. You've got flies buzzing around your head. Could I just live in your hair, maybe?
Okay.
And that is time for the game of new choice. We saw young love blossoming. Woo! Loyal fans, keep that game in mind. We will address that groaner file in a minute. But first, let's go ahead and get the Captain Doug up here for the red team.
I am the Captain Doug.
Hey, Captain Doug. You saw the game of new choice. I want you to answer that game with a game of your own. What is it?
Sir, we like to play this game. It is brand new to our online comedy sports matches. It's called Revolving Door.
Revolving door. I like it. Outstanding. Let me get some suggestions for you, okay? So, loyal fans, I need a suggestion from you of, how about like an active, like fun activity you might do? What is it? What's a fun activity you might be doing? Boom, boom. Sleeping, Zumba, Twister, surfing, shuffleboard, swimming. These are all really great. Finger painting. You know what? I'm going to take finger painting. Finger painting is a suggestion.
Sounds great.
But, loyal fans, what I'm going to need from you is I'm going to need some words. So how about a couple words that are fairly closely related to finger painting? What do you think? Couple of words fairly closely related to finger painting. Play-Doh, mess, smudge, good, preschool. Yeah. I tell you what, I'm gonna take apron and where was that first one? Mess. Apron and mess. And then how about another word that is not really related to finger painting at all? What do you think? Good, good, good. Cool. I'm gonna take cake. All right. So, ooh, no, sauerkraut. Yes, sauerkraut. So can I get the players back up real quick? All right. So we've got Captain Doug, Maria, and Justin. So the words that I took were mess, sauerkraut, and
Apron.
Thank you, Doug. Apron. So Justin, your apron. Maria, your mess.
You can say that again.
Doug, your sauerkraut. Excellent. Okay. So apron, mess, sauerkraut. Cool. Loyal fans, in this game of Revolving Door, they're going to do a scene based off the suggestion of finger painting. However, anytime the word that I've assigned to them is mentioned, they must either enter or leave the scene, depending on where they are right now. And they have to then justify why they are entering or leaving the scene. Right? So that's the game of Revolving Door. The suggestion is finger painting. We have apron, mess, and sauerkraut. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, please begin.
Look, Miss Jones, I'm doing a finger paint of you. It's really good. What do you think?
That looks wonderful. Keep finger painting, but this time try using some paint. Don't be afraid to make a mess with it.
Okay, I'll go get some more paint.
See how I'm making a mess here? That's what we want to see. That's the goal.
Miss Jones, I got some more paint, but it's not really paint. I went into the refrigerator and raided it. I brought some sauerkraut.
That's what I call innovation, yes.
Excuse me, I did use the potty.
Okay. Potty's just down the hall. Let me take off my apron. I'll take you there.
Okay. Wait for me. You left without me.
Come on.
Oh, man.
Timmy,
I don't go.
do you ever get the feeling that Miss Jones is a really bad preschool teacher?
Yeah, I think her home life is a real mess. Oh, gosh.
I drew this picture of her crying the other day, and she said it was, quote, too real.
Guess you didn't hear me when I said that her home life is a real mess.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Let me go check on her.
Wait,
Why does the whole hallway smell like sauerkraut?
oh, here I come, Mrs. Oh, man. Oh no, I didn't make it. I made a mess.
Timmy, I didn't find her, but I did find her apron. She's dead.
Where are you? I went to the bathroom twice while you were gone.
Oh, you're not dead, Miss Jones. I thought you were dead because I found your apron in the hall, but I didn't find you.
No, I gotta find this kid. I don't care about my apron. My apron can go away.
Oh, okay. Just an unsupervised child in a room with a lot of scissors, and they're not the safety kind. Oh, I'm just gonna eat this sauerkraut out of sadness.
Hey, can you tell me where I can put my pants? Because I tinkled my pants. Oh, I made a real mess.
I don't know, Timmy. I don't know, but you smell real bad, so I'm gonna go over here.
Don't go! Please! This whole thing is it's a mess!
I'm sorry. It's
What
just
would
that
you
you
do?
smell like pee. What?
What would you do if you made a mess? I mean, would you clean up the mess, or would you just leave the mess there for someone else?
It's a very existential question for preschool. Goodbye.
Why do you keep walking away
It's
from me?
time for the game of Revolving Door.
I kind of got it.
Eventually, we all got there.
Outstanding. Loyal fans, we need to now vote as to which scene you think deserves 5 big comedy points. CSC, Doug, what is our score currently?
Well, currently, the blue team, the Minneapolis Ice, have 5, the St. Paul Fire and Red have 0.
All right. So, loyal fans, in a moment, Doug is going to put a poll up on the screen. I want you to vote red if you enjoyed the red team's game of Revolving Door, or blue if you enjoyed the blue team's game of New Choice. You're going to have about, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to decide. Take it down, Doug. All right, Doug. What happened?
Well, the fans have voted. We heard their words or their votes, and it looks like that goes to the St. Paul Fire in red. That ties it up 5-5.
Outstanding. That ties it up 5-5. Except there is something we need to chat about. Oh, MJ. Hi, MJ. How you doing, buddy?
Hi.
So you
I'm
need
all
to
right.
apologize to the fans because they found that pretty grown-tastic, friend. All right, so 1 point is
understand.
in the balance here, MJ. Go ahead, take it away.
Okay. Listen, I've been to my house fly a lot lately, and I wish it was by the lake fly, but I'm not. And I haven't eaten enough fruit fly lately. Listen, I can make a bunch of more fly jokes, but how about I tell you a joke that I actually made when I was a little kid? Who is the king of the gnats? Cole. Thank you.
All right, loyal fans, you heard MJ's apology. I need you now to accept this apology or deny this apology. You may now vote in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down, Doug. Randy says you owe them 5 points. Wow. What do you think? What happened, Doug?
Well, I don't know. It came pretty close there. He almost kind of redid the foul, but it looks like they're going to give him a break. They accept the apology.
Woo! By a margin of 1, MJ. Wow.
No recount.
No recount. No recount. Outstanding. So the blue team does retain that point, keeping our score at 5-5. May I have the captains once again on the screen? Excellent. Captain Doug, Captain Katie, thank you for... Captain Doug? Captain Doug? Oh, hey. Yep. You don't have to... No, you don't have to do that again. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I thank you. Thanks for the... Yeah. Cool. So we're going to decide what the next head-to-head game is going to be. Captain Doug, you still have control because of that delicious tin of popcorn that's not for your dad. What next head-to-head game would you like to challenge the blue team to?
Sir, I enjoy both walls and counting, so I like to play the game of 3 rooms.
Oh, yeah, makes sense. Captain Katie, do you accept?
Yes, absolutely.
Outstanding. So I'm gonna go ahead and pair you all off. So why don't we get Katie and Maria coming on back? So Katie and Maria are going to be in Maria, you still say mess. You know that? Just saying. Katie and Maria, I need to get a suggestion for them of a location or a room to be in. So how about a room that might have fake gold in it? What's a room that might have fake gold? What do you think, loyal fans? Theater? Yeah, totally. Theater. Basement. You know what? I'm gonna take theater. Actually, I like theater for you too. I feel like you'll do well there. So theater for Katie and Maria. I need to, let's see. How about Philip and Justin to come on up? You know what? I'm gonna actually take this next one because I like it. Casino for Philip and Justin. Okay, casino. And then I need Doug and MJ to come up. And loyal fans, for this last room, may I have a room full of magic and fancifulness? The popcorn room, thank you, Ty and Terry Joe. Hogwarts dining room, Okay. No, I didn't take that. The room of requirement. Yeah, I'm gonna take the room of requirement. Okay, the room of requirement from Harry Potter.
It's gonna quick Google something.
Yeah, cool. Great, whatever. So, loyal fans, in this game of 3 rooms, what will happen is we'll start with Katie and Maria. They're going to be in, where was that? Where were they going to be?
Theater.
Thank you, the theater. They're going to be in a theater. They're going to do a scene in that area. At some point, I'm going to say switch, and I'm going to say the last thing that was said. Then, Philip and Justin will have to say that last line as their first line in their casino scene. And then I'll say switch and say the last line. And then MJ and Doug, we're going to have to use the last line from the casino scene for their room of requirement scene. And round we go until some time elapses and we're done. So let's go ahead and get the first 2 players up, Katie and Maria. Excellent. All right, you two, take it away.
It's not that hard, Philip. When I say line, you tell me the line I'm supposed to say.
Okay. This is my first time, okay? So try it again.
All right. Line.
The cat.
The cat. Line.
Cat was missing.
Philip, see, this is what I'm talking about. You've got to be prompt with it. I'm an aging theater star, and I can't remember everything up here.
Listen, Marlene, I hate to tell you this, but I never learned to read.
What?
These pages don't even say the cat learned to read.
I've been learning an entire play about a cat reading, Philip.
I know. You know, when I opened this theater, I didn't really think about literacy, okay?
No, you didn't think.
Switch! No, you didn't think. No, you didn't think.
No, you didn't think, did you?
No, I'm sorry. I should have.
When I came here to play the penny slots, I didn't think I'd see my arch nemesis at the direct slot machine adjacent to me.
Are you accusing me of following you here, Archie?
I'm not accusing you of leaving me alone, because clearly you failed.
Look, we'll just both play our penny slots side by side and not interfere with each other in any way.
Well, why don't you say we make it interesting?
More interesting than gambling at a penny slot?
Way more interesting. Like a little wager.
Is
In
that allowed?
addition to the gambling that we're doing. It's like more gambling.
You're on.
Switch! You're on. You're on.
You're on to something, aren't you, Barrymore?
Yes, I am onto something. Guess what it is?
What is it? Have you finished your potions exam?
I haven't, but I'm onto something else. I figured out something. Can you guess what it is?
This is strange for me, as the instructor, usually I give the questions, but all right then. You've figured out how to manipulate space itself.
So close, but not quite.
Switch! So close, but not quite. So close, but not quite.
So close, but not quite. This word is stars, Philip. Stars, not starve.
Oh, okay.
Let's try again. What is this big word here, Philip?
Stars.
You see, Philip.
10 minutes to showtime. 10 minutes.
The play starts soon. You've got to learn to read in 10 minutes, Philip.
Oh, okay. I mean, do you know your lines anyway?
No, of course I don't. I don't know any of them. I've been doing a fake play that you invented in your mind about cats who can read.
This was the worst idea ever. I just wanted my parents to be proud of me.
Switch! I just wanted my parents to be proud of me.
Just wanted my parents to be proud of me, Archie.
Arthur, I'm proud of you.
Archer. Surely you jest.
No, I thought it was silly making my son my arch nemesis, but it's because I wanted to be around you more.
That's why I've been following you and challenging you at every turn. Not giving you the respect of calling you father, but by your first name, Archie.
Look at you. You're a 30-year-old in a casino. Clearly I'm proud.
Oh, Archie, I mean, Dad. That means so much.
Switch! That means so much. That means so much.
It means so much, so you've got to give me a better clue than that.
Okay.
What have you figured out?
All right, Professor. All right, listen again to the riddle. I am not small, yet I am not big. I don't taste like an orange, nor like a fig. If you yell at me, I will cry. But if you don't yell at me, you'll surely die. What is it? I figured it out, but can you?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. This is one of the oldest riddles, of course. Yes. How would I not know this as a professor here at Hogwarts?
Professor, you don't know the answer, do you? I've
No.
lost all respect for you.
Switch!
No.
I've lost all respect for you.
lost all respect for you, Philip.
You had some to begin with?
Yes, I did, actually.
Oh.
I haven't told you this, but you're my son, Philip.
Mom?
Switch, Mom.
Mom?
No, close, Dad. But we're getting
And
there.
that is time for the game of three rules.
Professor was also my parent in some way, shape, or form.
I
Doug,
knew
what
that.
was
I
the
knew that.
answer? What was the answer?
We'll never find out. Tune in next week to our 7:30 Comedy Sports match. All right, loyal fans, I need you to vote for which team you think did a better job, the red team or the blue team. Doug, put that poll up there. Loyal fans, separate in your mind the performances. All right, red team or blue team, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doug, what are our results?
The fans have spoken. It looks like it's going to be 5 points to the St. Paul Fire in red. Wow.
Points for the St. Paul Fire. Outstanding. Wow. Well done. All right. Captain Doug, hey, you and your team were victorious. That's outstanding. I don't know if you could hear, but my dog was squeaking its toy for you.
Oh, thank you, dog.
Yeah, he did great. So, Doug, you now get to choose another scene game for the second scene game round. What is it going to be?
Sir, we like to play the game of alphabet genre.
Ooh, alphabet genre. Outstanding. Well, why don't we get all the players from the red team back up? And loyal fans, I need to see from you your initials in the chat. So give me your first and last initial in the chat. That's not permanent, is it?
That's a Sharpie. It's fine.
Outstanding. Good. A lot of really great initials out there. You know what? I'm gonna take SK as your initials, okay? SK. So loyal fans, what the players are doing right now is they are furiously thinking of a SK genre type scene, right? So for instance, if it was FN, it might be film noir, or Fanny's Nanny, or Frank's going to night school, whatever. So it's gonna be a scene that's gonna have a genre to it. We're going to hear what their ideas are, and then you get to vote for which scene you want to watch for about 4 minutes. So it's going to be 4 minutes a scene, so just make sure you remember that when you pick. Let's start with you, Captain Doug. What do you think? What's your SK?
My SK genre is secret knitter.
Secret knitter. Ooh.
It's basically one of those like after school dramas about like a guy on the football team who secretly is a knitter and is afraid that his friends will find out and how they'll react.
Outstanding. Thank you, Captain Doug. I'm sorry, Maria, let's go with you. What's yours?
Sister Karate. This is about a sister, a nun named Joan, Sister Joan, who leaves the nunnery when she discovers her true calling, which is karate.
Outstanding. So she's going to leave the nunnery when she learns karate. Excellent. Justin, what's yours?
My SK is called Solo Kiosk. It's actually about two cell phone kiosk agents in a mall, and they are rivals, but they fall in love.
Oh, okay. So it's like a Romeo and Juliet for the mall kiosk world.
It's what we've all been clamoring for.
I know. I
think Netflix has optioned it already.
All right, so just go ahead and tell me your genres one more time. We'll have the loyal fans vote.
Secret knitter.
Yes.
Sister Karate.
Excellent.
Solo Kiosk.
Outstanding. Doug, please put the poll up. Loyal fans, vote for which one you want. Doug's Secret Knitter, Maria's Sister Karate, or Justin's Solo Kiosk. And you can vote for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And take it down. Doug, what are we seeing?
It looks like they want to see what would probably end up on Netflix. Maria's
Oh, Sister Karate.
Sister Karate or Warrior Nun. Either way.
Sister Karate. Maria, do you need any other suggestions for this?
Let's see. I need the state where this happens.
Oh, okay, sure, why not? What state does this happen in, loyal fans? What do you think? Sister Karate for life. Florida, a lot of Florida. Yeah, sure. It's Florida. It's got to be Florida.
All right, that makes sense.
Thank you, loyal fans. Those are great suggestions. I'm taking Florida. All right, so here we go. Do you need a timeout? Or are you good to go?
Go for it. I
Great.
mean, wait, hold on. Give me like a minute.
Oh, a whole minute. Wow. Loyal fans, thank you so much for being here at our 7:30 Saturday night match. If you did not know this, we have 7:30 Saturday night matches all through the month of December, so you can enjoy Comedy Sports all throughout the month on Saturday at 7:30. If you are interested in classes to learn how to do this, you say, this looks like fun. Well, you're right. It is a lot of fun. And in fact, we do have classes that are going to be via Zoom. You can check that out on our website. They should be posted soon if they're not already. It's usually 8 weeks. We'll have some fun. We'll play some games. We'll get silly. Yeah, that's it. Another thing, if you say, you know what? Hey, this Comedy Sports thing is great. I would love it for my corporate event that we're not having live this year because no one is. Well, guess what? Comedy Sports actually can come out to you. And by when I say come out to you, I mean go to you come into Zoom and then we'll do a Zoom show for you and it'll be personalized for your company. It's going to be awesome. But you can check out all that information at our website, which is csctwincities.com. Alrighty, Red Team, your timeout's over because I don't have any more announcements right now. Alright, this is the game of Sister Karate. Take it away, Red Team.
Sister Mary, have you seen that the communion candles are being stolen every weekend?
I have noticed, Sister Deborah. I hate to say it, but it's you. You've been stealing the candles. We have you on security camera. We had to put up the security cameras since that one guy brought a raccoon here. I mean, it's Florida. We have to deal with it all the time.
Yes.
You're stealing the communion candles. Why?
I'm sorry. It's just that I'm evil and I'm going to slap you.
What? Why would you? Oh! Sister Deborah! Are you
Take that.
Sister Deborah?
What are you going to do about it?
I took a vow of chastity and non-violence and of purity Hadouken! What have I done?
I heard a commotion. What has happened here?
I don't feel right wearing that nun's habit anymore.
Hey, you.
Yes?
Woman who ran out into the street from that church.
I'm sorry. Yes?
You look like you have really naturally strong calves and forearms.
I do. I just when I started to mature as a girl, my forearms got all Popeye and my calves got all bicyclists from the Tour de France. I'm so sorry, but it's just the way it is.
Hey, you ever thought about training?
Training? For what? I've trained for the Lord.
Well, sometimes the Lord works in mysterious ways. We got a karate gym right around the corner, and I think you'd be great.
Do you mean dojo instead of gym? Do you mean a dojo?
No, I mean a gym.
Well, it is Florida. I guess you don't know the word dojo. All right, I'll join your gym.
All right, come on in.
Okay.
Check
Hey,
it out.
Coach, who's that?
I found somebody on the street. I can spot natural talent with these two eyes, and this one's
Can't
got
just
it.
bring strangers into our karate gym.
Hey, she's not a stranger. You two, prove it. Fight.
Yes,
What?
Sensei.
I'm not supposed to fight. I took a vow of poverty and of chastity.
Right?
I feel like I've been touched by the Holy Spirit after watching that left hook.
And that is time for the game of Sister Karate. Whew.
I'm winded.
Yeah, you did great. You guys did great. A lot of stage combat. I like that. Nicely done. All right, loyal fans, keep that game in mind. You're going to have to judge it against whatever Captain Katie chooses for the blue team.
Ooh, wow. Okay. We are going to play dumbbell races, sir.
Dumbbell races. Outstanding. Cool. Loyal fans, for the game of dumbbell races, I need to get a letter of the alphabet. Just one letter. Maybe not S or K, because we use those. I don't want to use them again. What letter is it? Z, sure. Q, T. You know what? I see a plethora, and by plethora, I mean 2 M's. So I will take M, players. M. All right? Loyal fans, you're about to see Dumbbell Races. Now, Dumbbell Races is a brand new quiz show. We are going to meet very shortly our 3 contestants. They're all going to have somehow characters based off the letter M. We're going to meet those contestants, and they're going to answer questions. Now, the questions aren't going to come from me, loyal fans. They are going to come from you. So what I want you to do is I want you to, in the chat, type like trivia questions that you may, any trivia question, right? So any like easy-ish trivia question. I'm going to be the host of this. I'm going to judge if the answers are right or wrong. And the player, or the character, the contestant, with 3 correct answers will win the dumbbell races. But first off, let's go ahead and start our show for dumbbell races. Come on out, contestants. All right. Excellent. Oh, good. All right. Let's go ahead and meet our contestants while our fans type in those questions in the chat. Any kind of trivia question you might have. Greg, the mechanic. Hey, welcome to Dumbbell Races. Let's hear a little bit about you.
Greg, I'm a mechanic. I work at the shop fixing cars.
Great. Greg. Nope, that's great. That's perfect, Greg. All right. Mindiana Jones, let's hear about you.
Sorry, it's Mindiana Moans. I can't be sued. Not going to get sued again.
Yeah, sure enough. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I am a Times Square performer. You can see me in selfies and photos. And again, it's Mindiana Moans, not the other thing you're thinking, because that is very much copyrighted.
Excellent. So thank you for being here, Mindiana Moans. Hopefully you can win that money today, huh? And of course, Meryl Johnson. Hi.
Hi, Meryl Johnson, as you just said, and I spend a lot of time at my apartment complex pool, and sometimes I watch my grandkids.
Great, thanks for being here, Meryl. Yeah, love it. So, contestants, we have some great questions here. Let's go ahead and see who's got some answers for us. Let's start off with this one. It's anatomy. How many bones in the human body? How many bones in the human body?
Bip, bip, bip.
Yes, Greg the mechanic.
1 skeleton's worth.
Let me check and see if that's okay. Yep, the judges say that is fine. You are correct. 1 skeleton's worth of bones in the human body. Greg, you have 1 point. Well done. Our next question is a history question. Who was the first cowboy? Who was the first cowboy, contestants?
Bing, bing, bing.
Yes, Mindiana Moans. I believe you just beat out Greg the mechanic.
Well, the funny thing is, people think of cowboy and they think of like Clint Eastwood and they think of John Wayne, but way before those guys came around, there was actually a cow that was born, and it was a boy. So that first cowboy was the first male cow born. I mean, it goes all the way back. It writes itself.
Sure. Mindiana Jones, I'm sorry, but actually a male cow is a bull. So that's bull. Yes, Meryl.
Bing bong. Okay. I'm going to say the first cowboy was George Washington because he came and lassoed America and took it for himself and chopped down that cherry tree, which we all know is something that cowboys do.
Excellent. Meryl Johnson, you are 100% correct. Not only are you mixing drinks, but you're mixing metaphors and history. Well done. 1 point for you, Meryl. Let's see, our next question. Oh, this is in science. How many pints in a quart? How many pints in a quart?
Beep, beep, beep.
Yes, Greg the mechanic.
You can fit a bunch of pint-sized people in a quart.
Greg, no, I'm sorry, we're not looking for, Yes, Mindiana Moans.
Well, at the Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square, which is no longer there, but when you could go there and get some pretty good gigs, it's usually around anywhere from $7 to $10 a pint. So, 3.
Great. That is correct. 3. Outstanding mini Moans. Very good.
That's all I can afford.
Point. Very good. How about this next question? Who was the first emperor of Rome? Who was the first? Yes, Meryl. Yep, Meryl. You don't have to touch the screen.
Okay, I'm gonna say George Washington again. This is a trick question.
That is right, Meryl. The first emperor of Rome was George Washington. Well done.
Big fan of the man, so I know a lot about him.
Okay. So Meryl has 2 points right now to the 1 points of Mindiana and Greg. Let's go ahead and find our next question, and our next question is this one. How much does a tiger weigh? How much does a tiger weigh? What do you think? What is the weight of a tiger?
Bing bong.
Yes, Meryl.
6 chihuahuas.
That is correct, Meryl, and you win. A tiger is exactly 6 chihuahuas. Very good. Meryl, you
I hate rakes.
I'm thinking. Woo!
Doug, tell her what she's won.
Why, Meryl wins a Mazatron from the 1980s. It's amazing how much fun it really isn't. A Mazatron. Congratulations, Meryl.
Thank you so much. My grandkids are gonna love that.
Outstanding. And Cy, each chihuahua does weigh 100 pounds. All right, loyal fans, I need you to once again vote on which team you think had a better game in that last round. We had alphabet genre where we met sister karate. We saw the dumbbell races where we learned that a chihuahua weighs 100 pounds. The score is currently red team 10, blue team 5. Doug, put that poll up there and let's have them vote. So the blue team had dumbbell races. The red team, alphabet genre. Please vote in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. All right, Doug, what are our Instamatic results?
Looks like I can't get it to pull up. It looks like the blue team won it for dumbbell races. That makes it now 10 to 10.
Outstanding. The blue team won for dumbbell races. Nicely. Captain Doug, you have a question?
Whatever.
All right, loyal fans, we have seen a great match so far. The score is currently tied 10 to 10. We need to break that tie, so I need both captains back on the screen, please. All right, Captain Doug, Captain Katie. Captain Katie, Doug has been in control this entire match. I want to give control to you right now for our last transfer points game. What do you want to challenge the red team to?
I want to challenge them to the game of 185, sir.
Ooh, 185. Do you accept, Captain Doug?
We have to.
You do.
Did you say no?
No, I said you do. Yeah, you do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then yes.
Okay, great. All right, loyal fans, this is the game of 185. This is a jokey style game. What will happen is I'm going to get suggestions from you, and the players are going to put them into like a standard joke format. It's going to be 185 blanks walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we're closed," and the blanks respond with a punchline, right? So, for instance, it might be like 185 guitars walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed," and the guitars say, "Oh, dude, are you just stringing us along?" So loyal fans, they're going to be groaners. So just go ahead and strap in for that. In fact, the groaner file is suspended for this. If the players say something and it makes me laugh or groan or whatever, I'll say yes, and Doug will tally a point for them. If it's silent, and I'll say no, they won't get a point for them. So let's get all the players back up on the screen, please. I've got some suggestions already. MJ, not again. I've got some clean suggestions. How about pirates? 185 pirates. Go, players.
185 pirates walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Oh, sorry, we're closed." And the pirates say, "Are you kidding me?"
Yes.
185 pirates walk into the bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we're closed." But the pirates are like, no, it's fine. We're old enough to drink. The bartender's like, "All right, how old are you?" And the pirates say, "I'm 80.
Yes. Great. I also saw fireflies. 185 fireflies.
185 fireflies walk into the bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we're closed." And the 185 fireflies say, "But our butts light up. Come on."
185 fireflies walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Oh, sorry, this bar is closed." And the fireflies go, "Oh, we were looking for the jar?"
Yes.
185 fireflies walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, we're closed." The fireflies go, "Oh, we didn't even realize. We're just walking up and down the streets. We're winging it."
Yes.
185 fireflies walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, we're closed." Fireflies say, "Let's try another place. Let's go to Owl City."
Yeah. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and
180
change it. Oh, you got one?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
185 fireflies walk into a bar, and they were canceled after the third one.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Good. All right, let's go ahead and change the suggestion to what else? Oh, I saw couponers. I kind of like that suggestion. So 185 couponers walk into a bar.
185 couponers walk into a bar. The bartender's like, "Oh, sorry, we're closed." And the couponers say, "Oh, this isn't a Michael's?"
Yes.
185 couponers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, we're closed." The couponers say, "Come on, what's the big deal?"
Yes.
185 couponers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed." And the couponer's like, "Oh, yeah, but we just have a punch book. If you could just punch the book, then we can take this and get the deal." And the bartender punches it, and they're like, "Yep, discount." And they left.
185 couponers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we're closed." And the couponer said, "Oh, we don't need to drink. We just need a little TLC."
Yes.
185 couponers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, we're closed." The couponers go, "Cut it out."
Yes, very good. All right, stay right there. I want another suggestion of an item and something you might find in your home or outside of your home. Any item, a thing. What is it? A hammer. Cool. Brush. Yeah. Plant stuff. Okay. How about a hammock? 185 hammocks walk into a bar.
185 hammocks walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we're closed." And the hammocks are like, "Yeah, well, we just want to hang out."
Yes.
185 hammocks walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we're closed." And the hammocks say, "Oh, sorry. Yeah, totally. We'll leave. We thought this was a lounge."
Yes.
185 hammocks walk into a bar. The bar says, "I'm sorry, we're closed." And the hammock's like, "Oh, yeah, we just came to use the internet."
Yes.
185 hammocks walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we're closed." The hammocks are like, "Oh, that's okay. I shouldn't be drinking anyway. I'm a little soft in the middle."
Yes, very good. And that is time for the game of 185. Let's get some woots in the chat for our players. Great job, players. Great job indeed. Loyal fans, Doug is furiously tallying the score, and while he does that, I would like to thank a few people that we haven't thanked tonight. I would first off like to thank CSC Doug for being our tech guy. Yay, Doug! Yes. Doug, you're okay. Great. I'd also like to thank Mr. Brian Allen on keyboards. Brian Allen. Yay! Outstanding. Thanks, Brian. And of course, our CSC moderator. CSC moderator, you're the best. Well, fans, also before we get all the players back up, I would like to say this. Hey, thanks for coming out tonight. We really love having an audience. This is a lot better than without an audience. If you enjoyed tonight's match and you're like, hey, you know what? I did enjoy tonight's match. How can I tip these players? Because they deserve a little virtual tip. And by virtual, I mean monetary. Look, there's a URL. If you go to that, and it's also going to be in the chat. If you go to that, you can put a little scratch in the jar for us, and we'll have a merrier holiday season. Cool. Great. Let's get all the players back up here for our reading of the final scores. Man, it's been a dramatic night. CSC Doug, are the scores prepared?
They are. Once again, we'd like to remind that the winning team will go home with a Mazatron.
Woo! No, it's not yours, Captain Katie. You have to win it again.
All right, let's find out. Both teams did a great job, but there can only be one winner tonight of the Mazatron and of the week. St. Paul Fire won in that round with 10 points. Minneapolis Ice in blue won in that round with 10 points. Minneapolis Ice got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 185, so total score of 16. Give it up for the Minneapolis Ice in blue. St. Paul Fire, they played as well. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for total score 18. Your winners tonight are the St. Paul Fire. Give it up for them. Thank you, everyone. We have been Comedy Sports. Comedy Sports is brought to you by Philip Simonet, Justin Betancourt, MJ Marsh, Maria Bartoldi, Captain of the Blue Team, Katie Moen, and your winning captain tonight, the St. Paul Fire in red, Doug Nethercott. And of course, the referee, Michael Bruckmuller. Thank you, everyone. We hope we see us again. We will be back on the rest of Saturdays. And of course, New Year's Eve for December, 7:30 p.m. right here on Zoom. We'll see you again soon.